Acrimony is the new boring as shit drama from writer-director Tyler Perry that promises a revenge thriller about a woman driven to the brink of madness who then sets out on a spree against the man who did her wrong, but actually delivers a movie about that woman being wronged by a dude for about an hour and 45 minutes and then getting a little cranky at the end. Now, honestly, listen, I try to stay away from most spoiler videos or spoiler talk or anything because I just think that most of the movie-going experiences nowadays is just ruined anyway. Marketing does it. But you need to pause and listen to me tell you why this movie fucking sucks, because it's not worth your time and money. And guess what? If you've seen the trailer for this film, you have seen Acrimony. You've seen the whole movie. In fact, you've seen a better version of it, because the trailer takes every entertaining morsel of this film and tries to spice it up into an idea that would have been good, but ultimately doesn't appear on the screen. With the title and the synonyms, because that is the plot device we've been given for this film. We just get words and their synonyms to let us know how a certain character is feeling throughout the film. And then we begin with Taraji P. Henson as Melinda, who is in court being berated by a judge, but she is staring off into space like she is asking to get locked up. We learn she has a restraining order out against her that she has violated, and she is very close to being in serious trouble. We then go to her court-appointed therapy session, which is probably the longest therapy session ever, where she sits down, lights a cigarette, and gets to bitching about why her ex-husband, Robert, who has this restraining order out against her, why he has done her wrong. And notebook style, we get the full story from the very beginning, going back to her college years, where Melinda sets off the worst meet-cute ever. Running out of the library into the rain, she bumps into Robert, drops her shit in the puddles, steals his shit, assaults him, and then runs off. He tracks her down to get his papers back, judges her work. They get to talking, they start dating, it becomes a thing, they get together, that's the beginning. Then her mom dies, and so sad. She's apparently too stupid to continue college. That is the plot point. She's just too dumb. I guess she just drops out. Just over. But she inherits $350,000 and a house from her mother. So, set, right? We already know exactly what's going to happen. Robert's going to drain all the money, put the house at risk, and that's just what happens. That's exactly what happens. He is working on this battery invention he thinks is going to be a huge deal, and he doesn't have time to work, so she's got to get 2 jobs, working overnights and everything to support them. I mean, really? Okay, fine, that happens. Women support their men while they go through college, and then they get these great careers, and they take care of them, and sure, that does happen. But this is ridiculous. Now, of course, during this time, Melinda, of course, catches Robert cheating on her. She finds him in his trailer. Oh, yeah, he lives in a trailer parked in a like, driveway, whatever. So, she easily sees that he is sleeping with this girl in this trailer. She rams it with her truck and flips this trailer, which is hilarious, and I loved it, and I was like, okay, finally, like 45 minutes into this film, we finally get some good stuff. And it's supposed to give us a taste of, like, this character is crazy. There's a lot of talk of Melinda has these anger issues, and she can be the devil, and she is venomous, and she is all this stuff. This is where we see, ooh, this is the beginning of, okay, so that's foreshadowing of, so she's gonna lose it soon. Yeah, we're getting entertaining, right? No, it's still so boring. Jump to the adult years where Melinda and Robert are living in her late mother's house, but they've mortgaged it, and they're about to lose it, and she's working at this office she's been working with her college roommate for the last 15 years or so, and it's because of reasons, but Robert, even better, has been standing outside of a computer technology building, or whatever, some building, day after day, just asking employees, like, hey, will you pay attention to my battery thing? Will you listen to my emails, read them, please? And just sending out letters and emails. And that is his method for trying to I'm sorry. Really? Okay. So yeah, he can't manage to get any kind of job to hold it down with his degree in fucking robotics or engineering or whatever while working on his battery. So yeah, we get it. We see why Melinda's pissed. But the girl that he had fucked in the trailer when she ran with the truck, well, guess what? She works for that company now, and they have history, and they're gonna get together. And they're gonna guess how that's gonna play out. So they're gonna lose the house. So not he can't get any normal job. He has to start working with Melinda's brother-in-law's delivering company. He's got to deliver for them. And of course, it gets better. In this convoluted mess of a film, if he messes up a delivery, they lose the business amount. That's this deal they've worked up. That has no explanation. It's just the deal. And that's how it works out. And we have to go along with it. Could you believe that he's going to get the meeting he's been waiting for almost 2 decades on a day that he has a delivery? Could that happen? Well, oh, guess what it does. But wait, there's more. Also, apparently, even though we didn't get a scene with this in this 2-hour movie, this couldn't be squeezed in with all the wasted runtime. Apparently, he did meet up with this woman before because her wallet is found in his truck. And then Melinda's then thinking that he's cheating. So that's thrown into the mix. So she gets rid of him. She tosses him out. But then he naturally goes to this other woman. And then, wouldn't you know it, he sells the product right after their divorce. They get this divorce. And then he makes apparently a shit ton of money. Because he then goes back to her. He pays for the house to get it back. Gets her the house back, and gives her $10 million. That's right. $10 million. This movie. And so she couldn't be more upset, right? But then she goes to him like, oh, okay, well, I'll take advantage of you now. But he's with his other woman, and he's proposed to her, and they're going to get married. And she cannot stand it. Mind you, this is like an hour and a half into the movie. Taraji P. Henson is still in session. This is when we think that things are about to start getting actually interesting in this whole revenge plot we were promised. And she goes to court to try and sue him for damages or whatever, even though she got almost like 10 times the amount she was going for already. So of course her case is dismissed, and also this restraining order is granted against her. She then goes, ruins the bitch's dress in this designer boutique where you wouldn't just be browsing around. There's like 5 dresses. Like, it's all custom shit, it looks like. She just walks in and is like, I'm browsing. Finds the dress perfectly labeled with the name just out on the sales floor. That makes sense. And then just has some acid in her purse. She just pours right in there. Okay. I mean, I don't care. I loved it. I love just like this kind of just fun movie, just someone going crazy. I thought we were going to finally get a movie that was sort of like Fatal Attraction, but say from the woman's perspective, the woman that was wrong, from her perspective, make an anti-hero out of her, and just really see her side of things and take down someone, and let her win for a change. And really, that's not at all what happens. We get a whole bunch of reasons, all this talk and this foreshadowing of her, going crazy. She kind of does that. She ruins the dress, yells at them in this horrible mess right after this whole court situation. Then Robert and his new girlfriend, or fiance, almost wife, they go to the family house to meet with the siblings to talk about how you need to stay away from Melinda. Well, why are you here? Why are you in her house? Are you kidding me? No shit. Melinda pops up and then, oh my god, this movie. It was so stupid. I mean, I think that was the siblings' house, but still, she was like going there like, why would you go to the siblings' house even? Like, this whole thing, we finally get to our finale that we think we're going to be able to enjoy, right? Maybe at least something in the last, 5 minutes. They, of course, are spending their honeymoon on a yacht. Melinda's on, house arrest, but Emma sneaks out and out onto the high seas and gets onto this yacht, which I don't care, because fuck it, go for it, right? But then, she doesn't even really do anything. The most exciting thing, I'll say, if you at least still want to see something out of this, then, don't pay attention. The only cool thing is she grabs a fire axe, which is not appropriately placed on this luxury yacht, and tries to hack off Robert's leg with it, which fails. But, this doesn't even do this whole revenge thing. She doesn't get revenge. She ends up about to get revenge, and then gets caught in the fucking chains of an anchor and drowns in the fucking ocean. Are you kidding me? This whole thing, this is a 2-hour hot mess. The whole thing, felt like something you would hear from your girl Felicia, who lives down the block, who comes to you and is like, man, I gotta tell you about this guy. It's like, girl, get out of this situation. Like, are you kidding me? And you're just watching it play out, just this whole film, and it's like you can't talk back to the friend. You're just hearing this horrible situation go on and on and on for 20 years, and you're like, yes, I get it. The buildup is there of you should go crazy after these 20 years of all this stuff happening. But, like, I was a half hour in ready to cut this guy's dick off. Like, why wasn't this just a straight up fun, good revenge film? Like, that could have just been full of good, meaty, good stuff. It's really just a boring mess, and I absolutely couldn't even find this to be fun. I even had fun, like, making fun of it. It got annoying. It was old. It was just like, this sucks. This fucking sucks. This is really bad. I really didn't like Acrimony. I give it a 1 out of 5. Don't even watch it drunk. Just don't.